have planned for the day. As you guys are, I will say, here's another wrench in this equation. As you guys are talking, using the previous insight rolls, those of you that aren't Anushka or Alexander, the A's. Actually, no. Would this be an insight one or a perception? No, fuck it. Make a perception roll, auditorily based.
Perception.
Just those two, or
all of you.
Fuck.
Off to a swimming start.
Yep.
Dude, you guys are so clustered. 18, 17, 17.
Now watch as I
20.
hit one other end. I got a 10.
Wah, wah,
It's the lower end of the cluster, as opposed to Mr. fucking Tony over there.
Okay, yeah, well, those are
Mr. Steal,
crits.
girl.
Yeah, those
Wait,
are
hold on.
crits.
So that
Sure,
one's
you're a girl.
3.
Here.
That one was a 2.
Mister, I'ma listen to her problems, unlike you.
To all of you but Morgan, unfortunately. You guys do spot that America doesn't sneak off, like, leave camp, but she does, like, sort of go back into her tent, and you guys can actually hear her talking, even though she's the only one in her tent
That we know of.
that you know of.
Well, they know of.
What is she saying?
She's asking for instruction.
Mm.
You guys could hear the sounds of her talking as well as a splashing of water.
She's having a bath.
I need guidance on this. I don't know where to begin on this. Splash.
Apathetic fish.
So that's what you guys would hear.
She's asking her Magikarp for instructions.
Yeah.
On
That's
magic.
the worst fucking Pokemon to ask for instructions, dude.
Is she in there for a minute?
A while, yeah. Definitely the splashing does happen for a good burst, like a section of time, and she doesn't say anything during that time period. But eventually she does come out with her aspirant item, which is a heart. And not a human heart,
Okay.
it's like a...
A living, beating heart.
living, yes, beating, no.
Nice.
It's... The way I would describe it is like a dryad's heart. It has the anatomical shape of a heart, but it's made of like gnarled wood, and it has like this faint yellow glow from the center of it. And you guys know that this is her item. Like you guys have seen her whiff it this whole time. So
Yeah,
nothing
I was gonna say,
surprising.
it's not like
But the
that's
thing is,
new.
no one knows what it does. Like even attempts to like identify it with the spell identify doesn't indicate it does anything other than that it is like a natural font of energy, of natural energy at that, like nature.
She's just actually going insane. It just has a log.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and that's the
That's
giant
fair.
heart from Skyrim.
Yeah, Taproot.
Yeah, it's the one that you could pickpocket.
Dude, they just collapse.
I love that shit. Love that shit. Anyways, I would say it's probably larger than a normal human heart.
Right.
It's probably like the size of like I don't know, like a gorilla heart or a hippo heart or something. Pretty big.
I heard Grillo heart as in the Pokemon.
Yeah, gorilla heart.
That's what I got.
I know.
You need a doctor.
Um,
We're 7.
Terminal.
As she comes out, I think Alessandra will say, "Get any good insights?"
She does seem a bit startled at that, and
She
look
just be,
away.
I'm pointing a gun at her.
Oh, good. She does look sheepishly away. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know where to begin on it. She doesn't seem to be like ashamed of like having a conversation, or we're just still lost.
How about you start with who or what you were talking to in there?
She can show you.
Fine. You can show me.
What is Nick?
Show us.
Yep.
Oh,
She can
yeah,
tell.
yeah, I see
they-
that.
They're. You guys have probably heard them. Heard their presence. Maybe not them talk. They're Tide and Torrent are their names.
Tide and Torrent.
I don't think anyone here could Actually, no, Kasai can understand them
That makes sense.
Oh.
because it's primordial.
Primordial,
Nah.
But the thing is, Kasai wasn't listening. So.
I think I've like Morgan's probably seen these things in like combat and is like, wait, hold on, those are alive. I just thought that was
You guys
water.
have all probably seen it in combat, but to the point where it's like they're sentient and intelligent, that's
that's
different news.
Oh, on her token, I see.
Yeah, blue. I honestly just thought that was like a special effect, like flair for you in combat. Those are alive.
They weren't. They were always alive, but they weren't so active prior.
Huh.
I think this, and she holds up the heart, is animating them to some capacity.
What is
Makes sense
that?
to me.
This is. She looks downcast for a second. It's the beginnings of a construct. When I was on my own path, I met one such machine, wrought of steel, clockwork. But at the heart of it was this. And when we went underground, it must have been some workshop where they were made, because there was one left. And she holds it up. This one. He gave it to me. She just stops at that. I don't know why. It does not take an insight check to realize he did say a reason. She just doesn't know if that's a valid reason. So, she just wondering what to do with it. They were telling me, she looks at Tide and Torrent, who are just sort of like vibing, like snakes do, just like on her back, like, yo, what's up? Just like leaning left and right like a cobra in like a song.
Oh, fuck yeah.
They were telling me that they can do something with it. But they need water essence. And I don't know what that means. I've tried pouring water on it plenty of times before and nothing happened, so she looks at Kasai, was wondering, maybe all of you might have ideas.
Are they saying water or like the water? She says like in quotation marks, like something specific.
As far as my understanding, just some pure essence of water.
Does that mean anything to any of us?
Don't think Morgan.
Who's training religion?
Oh, I'm just gonna.
Not at all. I don't even have to look to tell you that.
No, I have a +1 from our thing. That's the best I got. So.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. So I was gonna give Anushka a roll anyways because that's sort of like ranger shit. But
Yeah.
since you're not only a person that was gonna roll anyways, and you're the only person that has religion, roll with advantage. I will roll for Kasai.
Thank you.
And take a. Never mind.
So
Take a Scaldic.
Wow. I mean,
Oh,
too late.
Oh wait, no, because I got 23.
No.
Then yeah, take a Scaldic. A D.
You're about to go through the tutorial phase of
Thank you.
giving people inspirations, just like Nina had to learn to speak really fast. So take a mark.
I know. Okay, so
Was it D6?
D8 actually.
Oh, D8. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
re-roll this. Sorry, I
That's
thought you said
cool.
D6.
I did say
Um,
D6. I was wrong.
Oh, okay.
I was like,
Too high again. Can I take this?
Sure, take the 6. So that puts you
Hey,
at 23, and Kasai with her nature roll is at 25. Okay. Yeah, so this is cracking into a very, very specific facet of religion, more paganism religion than anything the provinces is associated with. To call it religion is also not exactly the right approach. It's theology, but not religion, if that makes sense. It's matters of the spiritualism, but not of one soul, your individual soul that goes to heaven or hell. Right? There's spirits all around the world. There's spirits in the rocks. They don't have souls like you and I do, right? So you can see similar connotations in voodoo, right? Loa. But voodoo is not the only mindset that utilizes such foundations. So when she talks about water essence, Anushka, it is more than just pouring water on the heart.
Yeah.
That is literal water, fair enough, but no, this one's a bit more abstract. And it is much more personally or worldly fueled. What do I mean by that? I mean, you have to crack into the emotional or connotative or spiritual core of the aspects of water, right? So what is water? It is fluid. Okay, fair enough. To some, it can drown you and scare the shit out of you as you succumb to a quiet, choking death. But to others, it could be, looks at Sajar, a source of life, right? There's a lot of different connotations, ideologies that tie into the aspect of water. That, capturing that, your own take on water, and all that which it brings, good or bad, is what an essence would be. A literal essence. Or a physicalized, manifested essence. How does one begin to capture that? That's a different topic entirely.
Okay, I guess you'll share that information, I suppose.
How do you share it?
Well, I just kind of got. I don't think it's so much a case of, as you said, pouring water on the heart stone. What was it? But I think
It's a core, at the very least.
a core. I think you need to tap into what the actual nature of the water is, what it means to you, perhaps on an emotional level, a personal level. Like for instance, for some it is a livelihood; it keeps them going. For others, it is, it is fear, or what that. You know what I mean?
She furrows her brow and
It's not literal water, is what I mean. It's more than that. Reach deep into how it affects your life, how it affects the world around you, I guess. Circle of life, maybe.
she's arriving at a conclusion. You're just not sure if it's a conclusion
it's
that
the
you're trying
right
to get her. It might be.
I'm not the best at explaining things. I mean, you all know that, but at least that's the way I understand it.
We affect the world, and the world affects us. It does not affect us all equally. Some of us reject our natures, others lean into it. And it is beyond our own natures that we do this for. She gestures, because I just heard gestures at the forest around you guys. Literal nature, too. You must capture that. This connection. This bond. This relation you have with water. Manifest and give it. She looks at Ty and Torrent, who are just sort of like staring very still. One at Anushka, one at Kasai.
Yeah, Anushka's just nodding very enthusiastically, like, yes, that's it.
I think at this point, March has moved over to Anushka's left, and he tries to give you like a discreet thumbs up.
You hear
Discreet
very
as a
close
curiosity.
by. You hear very close by. Ever better.
You have a quick shrug to knock her off balance.
Asshole. So, America side quest. Unlock water itself. Easy. Easy.
See, this is where we just watch Avatar: The Way of Water and then we're done.
We'll just
Well,
kick her
in
into the
America-
lake and just let her figure it out.
Well, America does want to go to the lake, so
Oh shit.
Mhm.
right. This is like playing Persona, where like you have all the NPCs at different parts
Go
of the
to
map
different
where you can go hang out with them. It's like that.
Oh, that's funny.
Heartbreak, heartbreak. Start playing Persona music, it'll be great. But only 4. I sleep on 5. So, but yeah, so that's another avenue on the board. She walks off, and you guys can actually see Tide and Torrent talking now, which is, it sounds like, you know, someone
Crashing
turning on the
waves.
fucking faucet. Yeah, it sounds like a swirling water like sound.
Better that.
Like a toilet. Tide, torrent, and toilet. The 3.
No!
But yeah,
What is
you
the
can actually
third
hear them
serpent that
talking.
stays,
She
like,
does
down here?
respond to them, and Kazai does get like this like she like quirks her eyebrow hearing it because they're not like quiet. But she doesn't comment on anything beyond it. Zola does like look at him, and he's just like, "What the fuck? I didn't get anything like that when I started doing runic shit."
Didn't he
In
summon
fairness,
like Garth-Mod and some shit?
in fairness, I ditched the runic stuff pretty fast, but you know that's evident after the fact.
I
That
want
doesn't
immediate
count.
results.
I didn't immediately get something great. What the fuck?
It's almost as if it's tied to some sort of mental stat as opposed to a physical one. Zol. So yeah, what are your guys' plans for the day as America ponders her aquatic conundrum?
I will say we should try and deal with the shapeshifter because I keep thinking about that and I'm very whisk.
So how do you
And
want
I'm
to do
very
that?
worried about it.
Oh! In that vein, hey Sass,
We
why don't you
kinda
roll me
have
a
to.
perception again?
I'd love to. I love to roll one for you.
Shapeshifters is just.
Unfortunately, I don't have eyes. No, I'm kidding.
I stole
Oh,
them.
Nice.
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 That acute paranoia still lingers on you. And I always take Silas as like a fidgety sort of like person, right? Like they like when they're nervous, like they like pace, like fidget around and stuff, like
like a
with the
freak.
spinner zone.
Absolutely.
You're playing with the. I was gonna say the Zippo. Tank was not a Zippo. Zippo is a brand. If I
It is.
sort of like band.
Probably.
It's just like Band-Aid.
Yeah.
You're playing with the lighter. There you go. And you're like sort of like because it's a very to those of you that have Zippos, they're very satisfying to play with. I would
Dude,
bring one to
I've
work
had
to
to
play
stop
with, but
myself
I
from
want
buying
one.
lighters.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're actually pretty cheap. Anyways, that's besides the point.
Yeah.
You're playing around with the lighter, and you like as you're like tossing it, tink tink, like opening and closing it, that sort of stuff. Something does catch your eye. The compass rose is different. It's the same style. It just points somewhere else now.
What are you giddy about?
He was like, I knew it.
I fucking do.
Cecil, look down at it. Which direction, I guess? Like, in terms of, like, our camp, town,
West.
woods, lake.
Yeah, let's go to that really
Like
shittily
the
drawn
south.
map I had.
West. So it's over there. What the fuck?
Where the fuck did I put
Yeah,
the map?
I'll be honest, I don't remember all the directions.
It's not pointing towards the
Okay,
lake.
this
it's
is-
northwest.
northeast.
That's the
Well,
lake.
the lake does extend like that far south. In fairness,
Oh, it does?
it's a big lake.
Okay, right.
Yeah, it's a big lake.
I remember you
Not
saying
fun.
Lake Michigan, but not Lake Michigan, and it's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
not
just
the best
imagining it as
descriptor.
Moon Lake near me.
That helps.
Yeah, so here
Yeah.
I'll
Just
do
get a Waffleman or some shit.
I'll do like this for like the road color. Oh wow, swiggly. Oh wow, and then it goes out this way. Oh wow. So your guys is let's see, do some woods.
I love Artist Crash.
Wow.
Bob Ross, but
Crash.
like Crash.
It's like 5-year-old Bob Ross.
Yeah.
The video is like 5 minutes
Got
long,
some
and somehow he has a
little-
masterpiece.
Aww.
Apple trees goes, wow.
Way. And you guys are probably situated like somewhere around here, and then the lake itself extends.
Like
I
just
can
the
only draw
left side of the map.
The edge of it. Yeah, I can't really draw it because of the way I did it.
I was about to say yippee, just Bob Ross, but it's a little German boy.
Oh boy, yippee! So this is around like the location to like where the bridge is. The lake does extend all the way like this fucking why just getting
Down.
away. It does extend all the way down here. So yeah, west.
So it is pointing towards the lake, but basically if it points anywhere vaguely left, it's pointing towards the lake.
Yes, yes.
In that case,
Okay, that's
you
good.
said Marika wants to go to the lake?
Yeah.
Silas will want to come along.
You both are going to the lake.
Yeah. Might as well. We should stay in pairs.
Oh, I think I'm with you as well if you want.
Let it be known, because I forgot to say it, America is also going to get a class change, but only after she faces this. And hers, they're both very dependent on what they roll, I think.
You get a class change!
Well, it's because I'm trying to simplify down the classes and for you guys to run. Because let me tell you right now, Delvitz is way too complicated. Was way too complicated. It's like, oh yeah, just keep charge on like all these amp points. Oh yeah, also keep charge on like how many spells you're casting because that gives you back points to cash back on. Then you can spend those cash back points for these one of these on. Yeah, it's way too much.
Just play another player character.
Yeah, just play another player character. You see.
Another main player character.
I think at the mention of you three going to the lake, March kind of hands on the pommel of his sword, resting on the ground. Kind of tilts his head and looks up. The sun beams down on him. You can finally see a bit of his eyes in proper light.
You guys just put yourselves here.
Yeah.
I think this will be a good visual determinant of like where people. Why is she so small?
Why is she so small?
I don't know. It's weird.
She's trying to hide.
I'm on the...
oh no, Varric.
We have his little thingy, and he can be around for long.
Why is she small too?
If I remember correctly.
Oh, she's just baby though. That's why.
So now we gotta get these two. Get these two little birds over there. Save us.
5 feet apart.
Those are not good.
Save
So
room
they
for
aren't.
Jesus.
Just two do.
No, don't save room for Jesus. We don't want him around here, please, please.
Jesus.
Then never set up a token. What? Okay.
Find
Whatever.
a crevice opens up like right here. Leave room for Jesus.
Why did I put the God of Chaos again? I don't understand.
Violets.
Oh no, sorry, the patron.
Is it really you?
Lizzie.
Jesus, the
Way too excited about it.
Of,
Yeah.
Calamity.
Calamity. That's it.
Yep. Oh, you're not Chaos, yeah.
Spice things up. Let's bring him in the mix.
Oh.
Sajar can supervise whoever. Just keep it simple.
Oh yeah.
If anything dangerous happens, we'll be busting out those D100s. So.
Oh yes.
Nothing dangerous will happen, right, Crash? Smile.
Please, please, Crash, please. Ask us nuts.
Sloan is proper size now.
Kind of.
What?
Every time like a little speck appears on my screen, I'm like, oh, is that Sloan?
Yeah.
And I, like, lean in.
Let's see. Let's see. Vincent. I don't think I have a shoot for Vincent. Maybe I do. There. Vincent. Yurnov. Your guys' local guide. If I can find
Our
his
local
fucking
guide.
If I can find his fucking token, where is it? There's.
For some reason, I had in my head he didn't have a token.
He did.
Yeah.
Anything else? Am I missing anyone? Let's see. Oh, Delta Core. Actually, I could just go back and look up the other one, just compare. Tell us. Let's see. All of you guys. March, Hafren. Oh, Oscar. I think I forgot Oscar.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, I had a feeling someone was missing.
And Ivers in.
There's too many people.
Oswayne too, but I don't.
The
We have, what,
captain.
4x4. We have 16 additional people.
Back to you.
No, there's 2 more.
There's additional people, and then our actual party.
Iverson. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, right? You're probably not going to leave your camp undefended.
Yeah.
Logically. You're not going to send out everyone, so there's probably going to be some people that are on defender duty.
We come back, everything's looted. There's just a note from a bandit of just like, hey, thanks, dumbasses.
Ichabod, I owe you.
No! I still have that bottle.
Wah wah.
So screams in rage.
But at some
You-
point she realized it
you
was in there. It's
read.
like, fuck it, I'm keeping this.
So yeah, this is the crew you guys have. I should probably put all these lines on the map there. This is the crew you guys have to work. Why did I change the background? That's weird. The crew you guys have to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind their strengths. Blah 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 blah. You know, take who you want to take. Why can't I select this?
So it sounds like going to the lake is America, Silas, Anushka, and as March finishes, kind of thinking to himself, almost completely motionless, statuesque even.
Silas is waving a hand in front of his face.
Silas, Anushka.
As soon as you do that, he gives a small nod and looks at you, and he says, "I'm coming with you to the lake."
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
No particular reason as to why.
Say again, Morgan.
I said any reason as to why.
Yes.
Can
He'll
you-
pick up,
Yes, there is a reason.
he'll pick up his Rosaline by the blade once more.
Can you
Whenever
tell
you're
me
ready.
why?
Tell me why.
Hey,
Oh,
nothing. That just breaks out into song.
You say that, and he stares at you blankly for a moment. In that
Also stare
still
back.
kind of like dandy pose, chest puffed out, before he says, "I feel as though I've given you enough to extrapolate your own answer."
Yeah, but I'm dumb.
My condolences. Whenever you're ready.
Silas will just nod, and if America's ready to go out, no one else is. Anushka's coming, right?
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Let's break out the groups first.
Yes.
Iverson will go with Delvit, one because he's probably gonna need a bounty hunter to get him into the
Actually get in.
workshop. And also because Iverson can't shapeshift, so he won't be hassled.
How much do you want to avoid party splitting, Crash?
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, we only have like 4 people, so I don't mind as much. It just
Okay.
depends.
Then yeah.
As long as
because
it's like not like something trivial, right? Like,
Right.
why are you going this way? Because I think it'd be fun. Okay, well, okay, cool.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Given that I'm
if-
the only other person
Right.
close enough to an artificer in the team, I think I'll go with Delvit.
And Morgan will just go
Um,
with them because everyone else is going towards the lake, and it's like I can't
Does
think of
Coulter
anything
make an
else.
appearance?
Oh yeah, actually, I mean,
Because you need a disguise, don't you?
I feel like even if I was disguised as Coulter, they might be able to put 2 and 2 together. But yeah, I will disguise myself as
already,
Coulter.
I was gonna say, do you want a disguise self?
No.
Okay.
I'll disguise
Um,
myself as Coulter.
Is this guy stuff like a first level spell? I can't remember.
It is.
Okay.
So I got
For some
4
reason
of
my
them.
brain was saying 2 or cantrip. I'm like, well, it's clearly not a cantrip.
Not a cantrip.
No, God,
That'd
no.
be so fucking busted.
Okay, so what do you guys want the others to do in the meantime?
Let's see here.
Maybe get some weeds on the whisk. I don't know. I know it's probably hard, but I'm worried about it.
We're
I
all
can-
worried about it, but we need something
I can-
specific to build on.
I can do so, but only with your guys' explicit permission.
Mhm.
Right? Because like I as a GM know the ins and outs of the whisk, obviously. So I have an a self-proclaimed bias because I know what to look for. Your NPCs are bought into that same bias because I'm the one running them. So I don't want it to be an unfair thing of like, well, the NPCs just figured out the story for us. I'm like, no, that's not their purpose here. They're here to support you guys, as evidenced by the 7 of them that can give you like dice and a
Fair
reroll,
enough.
and so like if you guys want them to do that, that can happen. It will boil down to rolls. I just won't force it upon you guys.
My thought with the whisk, Garth, is the only thing I can think of. I was trying to open the conversation for anyone else who has any ideas of how to try and lure it out of whatever hiding it's in right now, whether that be disguising itself or just not within our view right now, is to set up, it's not necessarily an ambush, but try and set up like bait, right? Have one
Right.
person by themselves, but we all know they're by themselves, etc., etc. What that looks like in specific, I don't know, but we have 2 days and a night to get as much clues as we can for the Blood Moon, as well as deal with the shapeshifter.
Right.
Tell you
That's
guys,
top
why
of
don't you
my
guys roll me your insights?
Mhm.
Silas, take advantage And March also gets advantage.
Hell yeah.
And I will roll for Amber because she's the only NPC that would have
Fuck
the
it,
precedent for this.
I'm using my
Ooh,
inspiration
oh my
to
God.
roll that. Morgan
Bro.
needs not a shit roll.
Of
Morgan,
course,
you
Sam,
son of a
because
bitch!
Sorry. Well, luckily we take the better when you use a reroll, so that's you have that going for you.
Technically, the funny thing is, the natural one is the better roll. It's like 23.
Oh yeah, it
versus
is. Well,
21.
you're right. Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's
Tell
fucking
you what.
stupid,
I'll
but
tell you
she's
what.
better.
Tell you what. We'll do this. You can take the 11 from the second one and add to the 14 of the first one.
I
Yeah.
dig it.
Yo.
Okay.
It's fucking funny,
My
though.
stomach has
Oh
been
God.
acting up since last night. I don't know why. Probably because I consumed alcohol. So I will be right back. We'll take a 5-minute break. Hopefully it's
God,
only
that
5
was short
minutes.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.